What's up guys, Cheap Beast aka Noah, back today bringing another video. This time we're going to do my top 5 summer 2020 sneakers under $120. I went with $120 just because there's a few shoes I wanted to sneak in there. I would have done under 100, but I think the 120 is not that bad. Plus there's plenty of shoes that you can get for around that price point. I just recently did a top 5 hype sneakers for summer 2020, just like last week even. And that one obviously is a lot more expensive, so all the shoes on there are over 250, maybe 220. So I wanted to do another one since my channel is Cheap Beast for under 120, just because I think this fits in more with the price range that I would generally be buying in if I'm not buying something pretty hype for retail. So with that being said, let's just get started. All right, so for the honorable mentions, I have 3 sneakers. 2 of them are just pretty easy to get, and they're like fairly classic shoes. And then the other one is one that I don't know if I can personally put in my top 5 just because I haven't picked one up, and I've thought about picking them up. I just haven't done it. So the first one, I have Air Force Ones. They retail for $9. You can go pick those up at any store, and anything online, they'll still be around $90. So they're not hard to find, and they've just been out for a long time, and it's not like it's anything new. So I kind of want to put something that's a little different, or stuff that I personally have had, and I never had any Air Force Ones, so I can't tell you guys exactly what they're like, and obviously everyone knows. So the next one is the Vans Old School / the Vans Vault. Vans Vault's a little different. They're more like, I think they're more limited, and they come out a little differently. I think they're kind of collabed with a bunch of places, because there's a sneaker store around me. I did a mystery box with, from them, Soul Classics, and they'll have some Vans Vaults. Those retail for around 100, and then the Old Schools just are $65. So these are fairly cheap shoes, and they're Vans. I don't think I've owned any pairs of Vans, but they're another shoe that's just has been around for a really long time. So they're easy to find, and they're really cheap too. So for the last one, I have the New Balance 997S. This is a shoe I've actually been wanting to pick up. I just can't find the one that I want. Like, I keep seeing them, and I'll see them on sale, and I just don't pull the trigger because there's like, I just kind of want it just to have one, but I want one that I actually like really want. And I don't know, there's like the bodega ones, but those ones retail or resale for like $500 or something like that, so I can't spend that much money on them. But there are some cool colorways. They retail for $110. I found some resale for like $84 plus. Those are the South Beaches. I've actually seen those go on sale for probably like $60. So you can find them pretty cheap. I couldn't just include them in top 5 just because I haven't picked up any personally, and I don't know if I would pick. I would. It's just the more expensive ones. So those are the honorable mentions. So let's get right into top 5. So at number 5, we have the Airmax 2090. This just recently came out, I think 2 months ago in March, around Airmax Day. I don't remember what else came out that day. Like the reverse duck camo came out that day. So the same day those came out, these came out. They retail for $150. But you can already find them on sale. I was just looking just today even, because I was thinking about picking up a pair of these just to wear. I think they look pretty good. They're a like modern take on the Air Max 90. So I think they just look pretty good, and I think they'd be good just like daily wear shoe. So those I found on Foot Locker for around $120. No, it's $119 is what they were on sale. So they're already going on sale. Which is pretty good, especially once hopefully retail stores are back open. They'll probably be on sale and you'll be able to find them. So they fit right into the price range, and there's a few colorways coming out. There's an all white one that I like, and there's also a black one. Those are the 2 that are on sale. The original colorway, the pure platinum, is on sale for $120 right now. So that's a pretty good looking shoe, and I think I would kind of want to pick up a pair for myself. I just need to find the right one. So that's number 5. So number 4, we have the Adidas Ultraboost. I have 3 pairs of these now. These are the Game of Thrones ones, the White Walker. They have this boost midsole, which is super comfortable. They're great shoe. I think they look really good. They used to be really hype. They're no longer like that hype just because they've released a ton of them, and they're just like a general release shoe now. But I still think they're really good looking, and like I said, they're really comfortable, and I wear them daily, so I can't say anything bad about them. I've never had any problems with them. They've lasted me for a while too, and I do have 3 pairs. So these ones retail for $180. You can find them on sale pretty easily now, and then there's plenty of sales, or plenty of colorways on StockX that are fairly cheaper. I found some for like $130. I think you could probably find them for $120. I didn't look too hard into that because I know there's a ton of colorways for them, so I imagine you could find them somewhere for $120. they're just a really comfortable shoe, and I like wearing them. So that's kind of why I put them on this list, especially number 4, because I know like how they feel, and like they're pretty easy to wear, and they're just really comfortable. So you don't even need to be a sneakerhead to have them, just because they're really comfortable, and that's basically like why I would buy them. Plus they don't look bad. So that's why I have them, and that's why I have them at number 4. At number 3, we have the Airmax 90. So this is obviously the original version, not the 290 or 2090. This is just the normal Airmax 90. They retail for $120, so they fit in there just retail. These are the Tokyos that I picked up pretty recently. They're part of the City Pack. These ones actually resell for a little bit more now. I had these, and I like them. I haven't worn them too much just because it hasn't been summer. I didn't feel like wearing them in the winter. Plus, I had a ton of like high tops I'd rather wear. So these retail for $120. Resale varies, so you can find the Volt colorway, which I think is like the original colorway. It might be one of the more original ones, but the 2020 versions for like $95 plus. So you can find them fairly cheap, and I imagine you can even find them on like foot sites, so like Foot Locker and all that stuff. You can find them for much cheaper, and if you can't, they still fit in the list at $120. So I don't have too much experience with them. I know they're fairly comfortable. Like I don't have any problems with them. Obviously I have a pair, and these pair I just thought were really cool, the best ones of the City Pack. I have a video on these too, so if you want to go check that out, link will be in the description and in the eye in the corner. But these are pretty nice shoes. I like them. They're only number 3 because I think the other 2 I would wear more, especially in the summer. The one I don't have, the other one I do have. So these aren't bad shoes, and obviously they've been out for a really long time, so they're really easy to pick up, and you should be able to find them pretty easily. At number 2, we have the Jordan 1 Low. I know for some reason when I like kind of started getting into sneakers, I feel like only people cared about were the high tops, but I think low top like sneakers have been kind of popular now, especially with the Dunks coming back. I wasn't around. I mean, I was around. I just wasn't into like sneakers when Dunks were really popular. But these are fairly cheap. They only retail for $90. Some of the resale on them goes up a little bit. I like the Court Purple ones because I have a pair of Court Purples highs. And then there's for the Court Purple lows are $105, and then there's a Shattered Backboard pair for $119 plus. These are off StockX. So you can find them around $100, but if you find some retail, they're only $90. You can find them in stores fairly easily. I know I've gone to stores before quarantine all started and could find them pretty easily. But I think they're pretty good looking. Obviously, they're not like highs, but obviously I'm not going to be wearing highs in the summer either because I feel like they'd be too warm. But the lows might be a good substitute to that if you really want to wear a Jordan 1. I think I might just keep wearing the Jordan 1s in the winter and colder times. So I don't know if I'm going to pick up a pair of Jordan 1 lows, but I might because I kind of really like the Court Purple, and I feel like there's another colorway I like. But other than that, I mean, they're good looking. I think they're pretty, like, they're easy. I feel like they'd be easy to wear. I've watched a few videos and people will wear them, and they're not very expensive, so you can find them pretty easily. So I feel like they're a good number 2. At number 1, we have the Nike React 55, and I also put the 87s on there just because they're very similar. These are the Nike React 55 Kendrick Lamar's. I have a video on these also, so link will be in the description and the eye again. These are actually, I'm really excited to wear. I haven't worn them too much just because it's pretty thin material up here, so they get kind of cold, and I've only had them since like winter time, so I haven't really been wearing them. So I'm actually really excited to wear these in the summer. These retail for $130. The 87s retail for $160. But $130 is not bad. And I know you can find multiple colorways of these on sale or even on StockX for cheaper. I have another pair. I have the Jades. They're just black and like teal or jade, whatever. Those retail or resell for like $109. And then the 87s, the Blue Chill Solar Reds, resell for around $100. So you can find the 87s for fairly cheap. I haven't worn any of those. I imagine they're pretty similar. The React bottom on these is really comfortable. They're like Ultraboost a little bit. I think Ultraboost is a little more comfortable, but these are really good looking shoes. And I actually think I found these, the exact ones, the Kendrick Lamar's, on some like the foot sites still for retail. So you can pick these up for $130, but I'm actually just really excited to wear these. I had the Jades for a while now, but I haven't had the Kendricks for too long. So these are good looking shoes and definitely my number 1. So that was the top 5, guys, of the summer 2020 sneakers for $120. I feel like they all are a good pair to wear. There's a ton of other pairs you can wear out there for under the 120, and it's just really your preference. So that's my top 5, and those are the top 5 that I think are pretty good, especially for this summer. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me kind of what your guys' top 5 or just whatever sneaker you guys be wearing probably around this price point this summer. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.